How's it going, everybody? So let's talk a little bit of verses. So as everyone knows, we just finished up chapter 22 of the manga verses. And in that chapter, we saw cool things from the Lawless, right? We got to see how capable and intelligent the Lawless is and how they can possibly pose problems for other enemies in this manga, right? Because that was the biggest question. Can the Lawless really compete with some of these other godlike or monster-like enemies? So in chapter 22, we got to see that the Lawless are capable of capturing and then brainwashing through technology that they have acquired from the Ordnance Mecha Titans. So this is how they kind of are competitive. They can take advantage of some of these other enemies because they don't know any better. We also know that the Lawless are trying to learn about the magic and how the magic from the Sorcerian world works. So what it appears to be is that the Lawless are adapting to the new world that has combined with 12 other new worlds. And what they're doing is they're using their intelligence to take elements or tools from each world, from each enemy, to use against their enemies. That's very promising. And I know that there are a lot of people who were backing Lawless. I know they're really happy about this, okay? Now, here's the thing, though. If I'm not mistaken, in chapter 20, Jachi had finished his fight with Genbok. And at the end of the fight, Jachi had detected that the humans, specifically Hollow, had teleported to a different area. And Jachi had recovered and launched himself to fly towards where they are, where he believes them to be. He believes them to be near the Lawless area. So what that means is that the Lawless, even though they seem to be a threat of some extent, they might be faced with Jachi very, very soon. And even though the Lawless are showing a lot of promise, their boss looks like he's a thinker, like he's probably even more intelligent than the people following him, right? Because in order to be a boss amongst these killers, amongst these demented, greedy, selfish people, you have to command a lot of respect. And judging based off of his appearance, this boss commands their respect through tactical superiority against all of the people who oppose him. He's able to accomplish things intellectually and steer his faction to victory, essentially. So, although he's very intelligent and Gore looks really cool, Gore looks strong for a human, but this is Demon Lord Jachi, the 11th Demon King of the Sorcerian army. We've all seen, especially with his fight versus Genbok, Jachi is all power, bro. Like, he's on a whole new level. So I kind of feel like regardless of their technology, the fact that they might have some Titans, that's the thing. Yeah, they got some Titans, but Jachi just finished up fighting the Titan chieftain, okay, who is world stronger than these regular Titans. And Jachi was still putting up, a decent fight, you know, and we never got to see what he was going to do after his transformation, like what kind of damage he was going to be able to inflict. And yeah, so I don't know if the Lawless are ready for that, man. I don't know if they're ready for that. I kind of feel like Jachi is going to go there and he is going to fuck their whole shit up, bro. I really do. But I think the survivors, including, I'm assuming, the boss, maybe Gore and stuff, they're going to learn from it. You know, he's gonna go there and he's gonna fuck them up. He's gonna probably kill a shit ton of people. You know, he's gonna really show them the power of the demons, right? Because apparently the Lawless they've seen the Parasite. They've obviously gone up against some Titans, Ordnance Mecha, so they've seen some of these other worlds, but I don't know if they've seen the demons or if they've seen a demon lord, specifically the 11th one. And it did seem like Genbok had confirmed that Dengananzal, the 23rd demon lord, was not as strong as Jachi, the 11th demon lord. So in my opinion, that kind of confirms my theory that the closer to number one these rankings get, the stronger they get. So Demon Lord Jachi being number 11, that means he's almost top 10. Not quite, but he's almost there, which then again raises the question of, holy shit, dude, how strong are the Demon Lords 10 through 1? Like, holy shit, dude, they're probably so fucking strong. Like, just forget the great Demon King for a second, because obviously he's going to be the strongest, but Jachi, and then the 10 before him, like, oh my goodness, bro, they're going to be crazy strong. So that's very exciting. But yeah, I think Jachi is going to show them how the demons get down for sure. And I think it's going to be a really epic chapter, whatever chapter that lands on. But yeah, so now that's not to say that Jachi is going to arrive in the next chapter. I hope he does. That would be great. At the very least, I'm kind of hoping maybe at the end of the next chapter, Jachi touches down in a very epic way. And, they're just like, holy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, right now, so far, I feel like Jachi is the equivalent to, like, I don't know, just like Frieza or somebody who just, once they touch down, you just know people are gonna get wrecked, bro. So I'm excited. Now, last thing I want to say in this video, guys, look, man, I am totally respectful of the mangaka Kiyotaro Azuma, as well as the author one. But man, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I agree with a lot of you. I would really like to get this manga more often. Once a month, it's rough. It's rough, bro. Because it's so good, and the story, as well as the art, and to have to wait, once I got done reading the chapter 22, I was like, fuck, bro, I gotta wait a whole nother 30 days for the next chapter. And it's really depressing sometimes, So I just want to say that, guys, I'm with you. I wish we can get this manga every 2 weeks. It's unfortunate that Kiyotaro Azuma is also doing the art for Tenkaichi, because although the art he does for it is amazing, I glanced at what's going on. It doesn't look like it's as good of a story as Versus. So I kind of feel like his time being used for another manga could just be used for us to get more of this. However, and again, this is to take some of the load off of Kiyotaro Azuma, it might not be just his obligation to the other manga. It's a possibility that the author one is also needing additional time to write the next events in the story. Because what a lot of writers do is they'll write a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? And then what they do is they fill it in as the story goes. So I think that's kind of a way for a writer to get their story approved and published and, gets the ball rolling without it actually being completed yet. And with the author one having such a great history or resume of writing great stories, it's a possibility that he was able to get this story launched without it being completed. So that 2 weeks that Kiyotaro Azuma is drawing for Tenkaichi, the author one might be utilizing those 2 weeks to write more of the story. And then when Kiyotaro Azuma is available to start drawing for Versus, then that's probably when one sends him the story and the panels, and then he's like, okay, do this over the next 2 weeks. So it may be on both of them. It might not just be Kiyotaro Azuma's obligation to another manga. It might be the author one needing that additional 2 weeks to write the next events in the story. So, it's just unfortunate though, guys, because it's such a good story, man. I think a lot of us agree it's like our favorite, So it just sucks that we got to wait 30 days to get the next chapter every time. But so I just wanted to say that, guys. I'm right there with you. I get sad. I get frustrated, because I want more of it and stuff. But, it is what it is. We're going to stay fans. We're going to stay loyal. And it's better than One Punch Man, unfortunately. So, All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for verses right now. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Do you guys think that Jachi is going to come anytime soon? Is he going to wreck the Lawless, or the Lawless going to have a surprise for Jachi? I would really like to hear your guys' thoughts on that. And like always, if you like this content, hit like. And if you want to see more like it, hit subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.